Hey everyone, it's Andrew here from MAO Magic, back again with a new version of the Sony 3D glasses. These are the BR750 compared to the old version, which was the BR250. The first generation were the BR100s. Now these new ones are completely made out of titanium, which is 42% lighter than the last generation and 55% lighter than the first generation. They come in at 1.2 ounces, which is very light. Now I've used these for a little while and these are much more comfortable. The screens are a little bit brighter than the last generation and they seem to have a little bit less of a tilt to the glasses and gives you a more direct view, and I think it actually works a lot better and it'll reduce a lot of strain on your eyes. Now these are extremely light and extremely comfortable, especially compared to the last ones. The last ones were a little bit too tight on me. I don't know if I had a big head or what, but they just were not that comfortable. These are so light you forget that you have them on. They're very thin all around the edges, and the front is pretty much all glass, with just the middle being the only sizable part. Now the nose piece itself can actually be replaced. It can actually pull off and you can actually put a new one on. So it comes with a replacement one in case anything ever happens to this one and you want to swap it out. Now there's the charger port right underneath. A 5-minute charge will give you enough for 3 hours of usage. If you give it a full 40-minute charge, it'll give you enough battery power for 15 hours of usage. Now these here I have are the BR250s, which is the last generation. See, these don't really move out to the sides very much and can be very tight, especially after for a couple hours of movie watching can really start to be painful. If you look at the titanium ones, they actually bend and are much lighter, so they're actually much more flexible and do not give you so much strain. Now here's the charging port on the last generation, which is here on the side. It was kind of obnoxious to open this up and close it, and as you can see, it did not even stay closed very well by itself. It was not very smooth. It was just kind of obnoxious to use. One of the main differences here is going to be size. As you can see, the old ones are much bigger and much heavier than these new ones. So it's a lot just more comfortable. That's the biggest thing that I can say about these new ones. So here I want to show you a couple other things that were kind of giving me a little bit of an issue. So as you can see here on that left lens, the glasses are kind of fused together there, and there's just this imperfection going around the edges of these glasses that you can see a little bit. Like it's kind of a softer gel glue that these are kind of be fused together with, and it's just a little small thing to me, but the build quality of these is so good, and then you have something small like this where they're just like this. I don't know if they just weren't paying attention, but they have these things going around the edges and stuff like that. So I don't know if these would start to like wear down over time, if these would kind of start to pick off and flake apart, and which would not be good for those glasses being fused together and stuff like that, since the whole 3D thing is in there. But either way, this was something that was starting to really bug me as I was looking at these, and especially compared to that these cost $100, I was really hoping for something like that. There shouldn't be so many imperfections compared to, you know, the rest of the actual build quality of these glasses. So as I said before, they do come with one replacement nose piece as well as the charging cable and the bag. And the nose pieces can be just twisted off just like that, and the new ones can again just be put on and twisted, or not really twisted, but forced back into place. They are just simple rubber, so they do just go right around that knob in the middle that is holding them there. So now one last thing here, if you don't know how these work, the power button there in the middle, you hit it once to turn it on, and all you have to do is hold it and the light will flash and they will turn again off. So that's it, the BR750 3D glasses from Sony for all Bravia Sony 3D TVs. Check it out, they're $100, a bit cheaper on Amazon and Best Buy, but go check them out. Let me know what you think. Make sure you guys subscribe. Thanks.